Hi there, it's Jessica. Welcome to my channel and this week's Plan With Me in my Erin Condren Life Planner. So I decided to start off this video with my planner closed because I have received a lot of questions lately as to where I have purchased my planner cover. So I agree, it is super cute with the Merry and Bright, and the back cover also has a design of a dangling bulb with some gold glitter, and it says Merry Christmas. I purchased this off of the Etsy shop called Hello Pretty Planner, so I'll link her shop down below if you're interested. But let's go ahead and open to our current week. I just cannot believe that I only have this week and next week to do Christmas spreads because look how close Christmas is. That's exciting, but I'm also a little bit bummed because once again I ended up with too many Christmas kits and not enough time to plan. But I do have a gorgeous kit by Whimsical Plans, and I picked up her mini kit option because I do like to pull out a lot of extra stickers off to the side, and I just thought it came with a lot of great things. So we have the decorative boxes, which I adore, this girl holding the Noel banner, this little scenery with the tree and the stockings. We have a Scotty dog in a plaid sweater, and I always decorate my house with a lot of poinsettia for Christmas. We have some headers, a few littles. We have one ombre full box, one weekly tracker, some labels, and half boxes. We also have this sheet, which comes with our checklist, a bunch of cute deco, and I love this weekend banner with the hearts. And then here is our washi strip page. It's on matte paper, and I really like the way that this washi was a lot lighter than the rest of the kit. The rest of the kit is pretty dark, so I thought it kind of broke it up. But I am going to start with the bottom washi like usual, although I want to pull in a little something extra because I do have this washi tape, which is fairly new, by Simply Gilded on Etsy. It's black, it's about half size, it's really cute. It says peace and joy and cheers and love and celebrate. So I thought maybe I would kind of layer a strip of this over the top of my bottom washi just because I want to use it, and we do have a lot of black in the kit as well as some faux foil. So anyways, let's start by getting the bottom washi down. Alright, so what I think I want to do is I want to start with my decorative boxes first. Now we have a mini kit. It doesn't include full box checklists, so I'm going to be using the heart checklist flags that are provided, and I think I want to put them all the way through the center row. So to kind of disperse the color as much as possible throughout my spread, I think I will stagger the decorative boxes from kind of the very bottom to the top and so on and whatnot. It's always hard to decide where to put these. I need to pick one for the sidebar so I know where to start. I think I want to do the poinsettia floral, and I really adore this girl, so maybe I will center her in on Thursday. So let's just go ahead and get started. So how have you guys been enjoying your holiday season so far? It is definitely cold and gloomy pretty much every day, which is one thing I kind of start to miss really quickly about summer is the sunshine, but I stay happy with all the fun activities going on with Christmas and wrapping presents, and I'm so excited. Our Christmas cards have just arrived in the mail. I ordered them off of the website Shutterfly this year. They were having a 50% off sale, so I picked out some really pretty red foiled cards and added our family photo to it. So I'm excited to get them out to all of the relatives and family and friends in different states. So I'm finishing up on that now. I feel it's a little bit late, but I had to wait for the cards to arrive. I'm just about done. I am definitely sending out a lot this year. Let's do this one. I still have a full list of things that I want to do, like go through the Christmas light park, which is always so fun to drive through, meet Santa. I gotta do that as many times as I can before my child gets too old. I haven't even started baking yet, which is kind of late for me, but you know, have you guys ever seen those tin cookies that they come in really cute tin and they're kind of, I don't know, like butter cookies? I've been eating a ton of those. I think that's why there's New Year's resolutions, so when you get to January, you can maybe start changing your diet. I know I'm gonna have to kind of definitely fix my diet, tweak my diet from the holidays, because I have been enjoying all the goodies with no shame. All right. I think that's all looking pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and put this one up top. Do I like it that way or with the berries down? We'll just do it this way. So this mini kit did not come with the typical headers. It came with a few, which will probably be helpful in my sidebar. That's okay. I usually will pull out glitter headers or other kind of headers, and this time I'm excited to try something I never tried before. I'm going to be using full gold foiled headers. I'm excited. I'm super excited. This is by the shop ColoredDAZE, and I think this is going to be gorgeous because I love me some gold foil. Actually, I also purchased them in a few other colors. She does a ton of different colors. I was considering doing silver and gold, you know, the song Silver and Gold. That one's a good one. I don't know, but then I just kind of was like, nah, let's just go all gold. So this might take me a moment. I'm gonna get all of these down. And then also I want to put the checklist through the center row. And then I'm also going to glitter up my flags with some ScribblePrintsCo little mini flags. I think I'm going to take a green shade, maybe just this darker one here at the end, because the lime green doesn't really go with what we're working with this week. Alright, so I have a lot to get down. I better get started. Wow, these gold foiled headers really give a unique element to the planner. I mean, it just looks super awesome in person. I really like it. I've never used these before, but I'm digging it. So anyways, I also have by ColoredDAZE some Christmas countdowns. They're also gold foiled. I was wondering if it would look alright if I layered it into the top header. I think that will work because what I want to do is actually use the deco probably in the top area. So I'm going to start placing those down. I wonder if I want to, oh no, this might be fine. I was thinking of maybe flipping it. So I'm putting down 13 days till Christmas right now. That is crazy, which means start the 12 days of Christmas here on the 13th, which I'm super excited because I purchased myself an advent calendar from Ulta on Black Friday. So I cannot wait to start opening those. This is the first year I had my own advent calendar. My son uses one. It's just one of those ones with like a scene, and you gotta look for the number, and every day you open it and it's like a little chocolate with a little, you know, imprint of some kind of little stocking or stuffed animal or Santa's face or something like that. So I mean, he's been enjoying that every day. Plus, of course, the elf on the shelf comes and brings him a little Hershey kiss. So he's been having a lot of fun. I cannot wait to start my advent calendar. Do you do any kind of advent calendars at your home? There's been years when we've made our own with like little strips of paper. I'm sure you've maybe familiar with them at schools, you know, where you take like construction paper and make little rings out of it and make like a little banner. You just kind of rip off a ring each day. When me and my husband were first married, I made one of those and hung it in my kitchen. But I definitely think the Ulta one is going to be a lot more fun. So look at that. 7 days till Christmas. I kind of like the way that looks up there. So let's go ahead and I guess start working on the sidebar, and I'll be ready to do my day-by-day planning. So we do have a few things in the kit, a few headers, one full ombre checklist, and one full weekly tracker, but I did also pull out some samplers I have by ScribblePrintsCo so that I can use some habit trackers. So I'm going to start placing them down. Which way do I want to start? Let's maybe do the green. I wanted 2 this week because I have started taking a new vitamin and I just want to remember to take it every day. It takes me a while to get on a routine. So since it's something new to me, I want to be able to see it in my sidebar. And then the other one I always use for Instagram. And then I don't have enough littles to put a meal per day, which I like to do since I meal plan. So luckily we do have a header that says meals, and I'm going to put that over the full weekly tracker. And then let's see, what else do we have? We have a little things, which I like, because I like to pick something that's really general, and then I could decide what I want to write in the checklist box. So I'll take the little things header next, and we'll see how far that takes us and if I need to grab a little bit of washi from the kit or not to fill up the bottom space. Or what I could do before I even put this box down, let's see, eyeball it. Yeah, we're going to need a little something there, and because I did bring this down a little bit lower so I could put my gold foiled washi on top, we have this piece here that matches. Let me put that down at the bottom and then put my box down. Actually, I'm wondering if I need even more than one. Let's see. I mean, I could do it just to be on the safe side. It doesn't really matter. Let me go ahead and put 2 and then layer my box on top. Alright, so there we go. The sidebar is all done. So let's start working day by day. So I'm going to start with just my normal routines. Starting on Monday, I'm going to take this half box from the kit and just mark that it's my big cleaning day. I always say this, but if you haven't heard it because you're new to my channel, we always take it very easy on the weekend. I kind of let the house go, so on Monday when my husband goes back to work and kiddos at school, I need to basically clean the house really well from top to bottom, and I also do all the laundry. So I want to put a little coffee cup to represent energy, and I have these cute ones that are like the red cups from Starbucks from the shop Sti&Co. I just want to put one of those up there as a symbol of energy to start Monday because, you know, it's not really that fun of a thing to have to do. Also by PlanningWorld, I have these icons in this nice dark black color with some gold foil, and I wanted to take the little spray bottle to represent cleaning the house. And then I'm going to leave the rest of this white space open for any surprise plans that happen on Monday. So on Tuesday, I usually like to start filming for YouTube, so I'm going to take a glittered label by the shop GlitterMommaCo in this really pretty matching red shade. And then in this label, I can write down the title of what I film. Above it, I do want to take the word film by the shop Pretty Paper Crazy. You'll notice I am trying to add in a lot of foil this week. So Wednesday is the midweek. It's like my me time day or day to run errands. So I'm going to make it my goal to actually get out all the Christmas cards. So I'm going to stop by the post office. I think I'll take a flag from the kit. And then I also have from the sampler by Pretty Paper Crazy this cute little Happy Mail. It has a heart on it. I thought that'd be good to represent that. And maybe I'll just kind of like layer it on top of this flag, and then I could write next to it that I want to go to the post office and also check my P.O. box. Just in case any of you guys have been sending me Christmas cards, I want to return the favor, which I just want to thank you guys so much. I have been getting a lot of really super sweet comments on my videos. It just really makes my day. It keeps me wanting to do the videos, you know. I feel like I get to know you guys as friends, and yeah, it just warms my heart. I really am thankful for all of you guys. So sadly, that is all I'm going to be able to put down on Wednesday. I have really light plans this week. I hope you don't mind, but my planner gets pretty full by the end, so if you ever want to check up on updates, I do Instagram and try to post updates as often as I can. So I'm just going to move on to Thursday now. So we're going to be paid here on this Friday, so before every Friday, before the money hits the bank, on Thursday, I like to figure out our budget, and I also like to do our meal planning. So those are the two main chores that I like to make sure I do on Thursday. I'm going to mark those down. I think I'm going to take out these really pretty gold foiled flags by accessivy.com, and then I'm going to take out these December colored icons by PlanningWorld. And I think I'm just going to kind of layer the icon over the little flags, the longer ones here. Not sure what color of green I want to use. Maybe for this kit the darkest would look the best, or the middle shade. Anyways, let's see. Let's just start putting it down. So I need to do the budget. It's always really hard working next to the coil. And for that, I think I'll just use a dollar symbol. That will work. Let's see what it looks like to do the dark green. I think that's going to probably do best. And then I could write right off to the side of the flag there. Oh no! Don't do that. Don't stick. I don't know why, but I have a little bit of a problem when I try to use circled icons, like getting them straight, because they're circle, like you don't really know where they start or stop. So I'm just really doing a terrible job right now, and I apologize. But nobody's perfect. Please forgive me. Gosh darn. You'd think I was like building a rocket ship here. Can I just get it down? Thank you so much. All right, let's grab another one and try this again. Hopefully better the second time. And I'm going to do one for meal planning. So I think I'll grab, I see a shopping cart and that will work. Should I just match the colors together? I think I will. All right, let's see if I do any better this time. There we go. Okay, and that is really it. So moving on to Friday. Friday is TGIF. My hubby gets to come home a little bit early and we'd like to start our weekend. And I think these are so gorgeous. They are from the shop Pandabird Designs. And I just love the scallop. And what I'm going to use this for is to write in whatever we do for our Friday night. Because I get super excited when Friday comes around. I also want to mark that with a little CleverGalCraft gold foiled heart, and actually any of these shades will work. But I'm thinking I'll pull in this lighter green, or it's kind of a greenish blue, down at the bottom. Just because that's exciting, like TGIF, yay! Also, my son has a party in his classroom that I need to bring treats for. So by GlitterMommaCo, I'm going to take the darker brown shade and put that in so that I remember to bring in his little goodies to his class. I just want to give that an asterisk by Pretty Paper Crazy. Then I'll just fill it in. There we go with the circles again. That was not the best job. I could just leave it, but look at me, trying to move it anyways. Oh, this is terrible. You guys having fun? Okay. I don't like bending up the foil. Okay, well, let's move on to, actually, nope, I lied. I have another thing that I need to mark, and that's that it is our payday. And I want to actually put it in the little checklist area so that I also remember to pay the bills. Oh, what color should I choose? I was thinking of doing red, but it's going to be next to a red checklist, and the colors don't match. So let's do a green. How about the green? And that way I already have it down. And that right there was by the shop ItsPlanningTime. Alright, so on to the weekend. I need to get my weekend banner down from the kit. I'm not skipping this one. It is just way too cute. So I'm thinking what I'll do is maybe put it over the checklists. And if it blocks a heart or two, that's fine, because I usually have a hard time on the weekends filling up my to-dos anyways. Although, I should have thought about this ahead of time, because I'm basically covering up the gold headers behind it. But if it pokes through, I guess it'll look nice that way. Okay, I like it. Saturday, we usually just really relax, go out, and have fun with the family. So I'm going to put down a marquee to write what we decide to do, and I have these cute multicolored glittered marquees by the shop Chasing Chels. And I think I'm feeling like, ooh, I don't know, should I add in a little bit more brown? I don't have a lot going on, so why not? I don't have too many reasons to use brown, but there is pops of it in this kit. And below the marquee, I just want to go ahead and put Family Time by Pretty Paper Crazy. Once again, in this pretty gold foil. Let's just kind of like layer it. And now I can move on to my Sunday. I always like to mark my social media on Sunday because my next Erin Condren Plan With Me should go live. So this is perfect to have a little 3-heart checklist box, because what I like to do is when my Plan With Me goes live and the comments start coming in, I like to start replying to them. And then I also like to post to my Instagram and my Facebook page. Now, I thought this may be a good time to use this little deco piece of the girl, because I am assuming that she is a planner girl. So I'm just going to use her as my icon. Very cute. So that is all the plans, all the pre-plans that I could do for now. So I'll go ahead and start placing the deco, I think just all along the top where I could fit it. Okay, so there we have it. I am very satisfied with the way it turned out. I think it's super cute. I enjoyed all of this gold foil. It's awesome. I hope you enjoyed planning with me as well. Of course, down below in the description box, I will list any of the shops I used as well as any coupon codes that I could share with you guys. I hope you'll come back to see me soon. I will also go ahead and pop up a couple videos that I have just recently done. Feel free to click any and watch them. And as always, I hope you have a beautiful day, happy planning, and bye-bye, friends.